Hey guys, by now I would have put up some videos of my first day or so, first foray into World of Tanks, which is pretty funny now going back and watching that, especially that first battle, how I guess excited I was and all that. Um, that was filmed like almost 3 weeks ago, almost 4 weeks ago now, and I've been playing probably too much World of Tanks, honestly, in that time frame because I'm already got 1,100 battles. So yeah, probably entirely too much World of Tanks. Um, and I finally worked my way up to the KV-1S, which is the one of three Tier 6 Russian heavy tanks. Right now, it's probably the best. Um, its hull armor on the side and rear is less than the KV-1, but it is much faster. It's faster than a KV-1 stock, but it's probably the fastest heavy tank in the game once you get this motor. But it's 11,000 research, and I was going to get that last because, as with the KV-1, this stock 76 millimeters this gun is crap. It won't do anything. It's a horrible gun. 86 pin with standard ammo in tier 6 battles, and sometimes you end up in tier 8 battles. So that gun does absolutely nothing. Even when you're the top tank, you're gonna have trouble with tier 5. You know, you're gonna have trouble killing KVs, KV-1s. So um, now, if you've already researched some of the other guns from the KV-1, then you'll already have the ability to just go ahead and buy the 122 U11 derp gun, which I immediately started playing with. I think I had to research this gun too. I don't remember. But even though it says it's got 125 pin, it still sucks because you just can't do damage. And you're fighting tanks now at tier 6 with, what, 600, 700 health or more hit points. And so I played with the derp gun the whole time because if nothing else, 450 HE damage is gonna do something to most tanks. Maybe not a lot, but it's gonna do something. It's gonna at least blow off tracks and damage their systems. Um, yep. So what else? So you finally get this turret, which helps out a lot because it has a significantly increased armor value over the stock turret, which is only 82, 75, 75. Then we jump up to 100 and 90 and 90. It's more curved as well, so that starts to help. And then it takes 17,000 research to get the top gun, which is a good gun. It has a very slow rate of fire, actually slower than the derp gun. And I have a gun rammer as well, and it takes a while to reload. But when you hit with this thing, you're gonna hit because you're pinning 175 maximum, and doing almost 400 damage. So this is a good gun. So now I just got to work on getting the motor. Um, I got to find a replay. I finally figured out the whole replay thing. So you'll see some, if you haven't already seen my KV-1 Top Gun game, which is probably one of my best games ever. Because that's my only Top Gun award, I believe, so far. Where's Yeah, I got one Top Gun, and that was in the KV-1. So um, as soon as I got this gun, which is earlier this morning or late last night, I got 5 kills. So this getting this gun on the KV-1S is mandatory. Um, it's going to be painful to get there though. But just like I've been watching a lot of Jingles videos, and he says, every stock tank sucks. And when I was trying to get the KV-1, You know, I was grinding to it, grinding to it. People are like, oh yeah, you'll love the KV-1. Well, when they say you'll love a tank, they mean you'll love the upgraded tank, because nobody loves a stock tank. The KV-1 was awful stock because it had that horrible 76 millimeter gun to start out with. Yeah, the Zis 5, which is just awful. Um, Personally, I'm not really even a big fan of this 85 millimeter. Um, it's got great pin for a tier 5 tank. You can pin tier 6 tanks, but you're not going to do a lot of damage. And the problems I've run into is that it takes me so many hits to kill something that usually somebody else steals, quote unquote, steals my kill. I don't really believe in kill stealing unless somebody's just doing that intentionally and they're being a scumbag to steal a word from Jingles. You know, I don't really believe in the whole, oh, you're stealing all my kills. Look, we're trying to win a game, you know? And if you're sitting there reloading and I pop around and shoot the guy and he dies because he's in 10% health, well, teamwork, you know? Whatever. But it just, this 85 millimeter, I hardly ever get kills with it. Now, I say that, and ironically, I got Top Gun with this gun on this tank, but as you'll see, most of my kills were like medium tanks, tank destroyers, I think. Maybe a light tank. I think I only killed one heavy tank. I don't know. Anyways, that's not really the point of this video. So I just want to say, you know, I've been playing for a while, about 4 weeks. I got recruited, into a clan like my first night in the game, which I thought was really weird. It was on a weeknight or a weekend. So I was playing for a couple hours, you know, into like 2 a.m. And all of a sudden, you know, this guy like, hey, you want a platoon? I was like, okay, sure. And then he starts recruiting me, and next thing you know, I'm in a clan, first night in the game. So running a T-18, which is probably overall the best tank, most OP tank in the game, and massive fun to play this tank. But let's see if I can get a decent game now in this KV-1S. Hopefully we're not wasting gigabytes on my hard drive recording this. I'm top tank, so that's good matchmaking. I should be able to kill pretty much everything I'm going up against. That RL-44 probably pose some problems. I don't come across those much, but it does seem to be a pretty good tank. And they do have a Hellcat, but they don't have an SU-100 like we do, which, oh, we got a 100Y. Those things are scary, like one-hit kills. So basically, so I've been playing a lot of games. I've learned that when you're new, and I'm still really new, I've only got 1,100 battles. It's best to just kind of, like, as soon as the game starts, if you're new and you don't know the maps, just don't hit the gas as soon as the timer times down, and just watch what the rest of your team does and go follow somebody. Do not go, I've learned this, that do not go follow a lone wolf heavy tank and tell yourself, oh man, that guy needs backup, I can't leave him by himself. No, if he goes off by himself, you leave him to himself, because he's going to die, and the two of you are not going to be enough to hold a flank by yourselves. So just let him go, let him die. I actually did that once, and I think it was a VK-30 or something. Went off by himself, and I'm like, man, I can't leave that guy alone. He's going to need help. Well, we just both died because we're two heavy tanks with no other support, and so that's a lesson learned. But try to just learn. The best way to learn the maps is just follow your team, follow groups, and you'll quickly learn, you know, the areas to go for the type of tank you have. And of course, I'm talking and trying to play live, so to speak, so I don't know how good I'll be able to Concentrate. This is always a little too high on the ridge. Here it comes. Hello, boom. See, this gun's good. I mean, he was already down in health, but no question that this gun's going to pin somebody, really. Unless you just get a really bad angle. Gun depression is hurting me. Come on. Oh, damn it. What else is down there? And we got... If we come out too far, the guys over there are going to shoot us. Yeah. Let's see if I can steal a shot. Yes, I can. This takes forever to aim because it's a Russian gun. Oh, ammo racked. Damn, nice. There's a long reload, as you see. I'm still reloading. Still reloading. Like I said, this is slower than the KV-1 dirt gun. Ooh, shoot. Wait, can I get a shot on that guy? Come on, come on up. Come on up. Oh. Okay, I use repair kits for tracks, especially on my tiers 5 and 6 tanks because it's just worth it to me. What the hell? Artillery. Alright, so now artillery's screwing me up. Come on up. He thinks he's got 100 health. He doesn't anymore. I see, he should have just kept pushing. God damn it. Did he bounce? Oh, how the artillery's got... Aw. Who killed him? Hummel, artillery, sweet. God bless America, how do they have such a good angle on me? Come right next to a wall. Oh, whatever. Let's get out of here. Oh, he is out in the open. Holy cow. Damn. Can't believe that guy just did that. Where's this guy? Oh, he's... Wow. I think you're going to get blasted. Son of a... Ah! Is that an M4? I can't see. Oh, son of a... Artillery's going to get me.
They got the commander. We can't see what's going on. Drive on.
Commander's probably more important, so we'll heal him up. God, dog. Alright. These two guys... Would you play like heavies and kill this dude? Oof. What's left? A M4, which can be dangerous. They do have some good gun options. Yeah, so like I was saying, the top gun on the KV-1S is all that matters. Just grind what you have to get it. skip the 85 millimeter. This is my opinion. Just play with the derp gun. Keep playing with the derp gun until you get this gun. Because the 85 millimeter is like, I want to say 5,000 research, something like that. And that's 5,000 research you need to get this gun. um, and then get the motor. To me, and that's what I'm doing in that order, because I'm used to playing a KV-1, so being slow isn't. I think I still have for most games in my KV-1, which I'm trying to actually get elite, which is probably kind of crazy, but that's what I'm trying to do. And come on, give me.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Yes. So that was a good game. I think. I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, I did well, but I don't know if I actually played well. Um, and I got my 10 kills for today. So I got my little extra reward. So did some damage. Look at that, 776 damage with 2 shots. 220. 258. That might have killed insta-gib that guy, I don't know. 251. 170. Yeah, 220. That definitely insta-gibbed that guy. You know, and you're damaging systems with hits. This, excuse me. That's just a good gun. 2,000 damage. That may be a record for me. I did get like 1,900, I think, when I got the 5 kills. 2,000 might be my record. So that's pretty awesome. Too bad I didn't get double XP on that one. So, yep, KV-1S, awesome once you get this gun. Up until then, it's painful. Oh, it's painful. So like I said, you got to get the tracks because you're going to increase the weight. Something that you usually, most tanks you have to get the tracks. Not all, because sometimes you're actually going to a lighter gun in some cases. I know there was one tank where actually the upgraded gun was lighter. You know, you're adding on a massive turret. Yeah, several hundred kilos heavier. And then there you go. 4,500, skip this, save your research, and get to this gun as fast as you can. That's my advice. But I will be going. I've already researched the KV-2 just because I think getting the 152 is just going to be a lot of fun. And hopefully I can get our clan commander wants everybody in KV-1Ss and start getting those maxed out for company battles. And obviously I'm getting close, but I just want to get the KV-2 for my own entertainment, really. And just get to play with that 152 millimeter. Pretty much, that's what I want. So, and actually, wow, 107's, that's a good gun. 167 pin, still does 300 damage. That's a good gun too, but obviously you can get this faster, play with that. So that's pretty cool. And what is that? HE rounds do 910. 86 with 86 pin. So if you hit somebody in the side or rear, you can do full damage, even at tier 6. That's awesome. I love watching Jingle's video with that. That's pretty awesome. But once again, got to dump some XP into that track. So I'm saving up my free XP, really, to buy this. I guess get the tracks basically right away, and then immediately start working towards the 152. What I kind of don't understand on some of these tanks, real quick, is like where there seems to be upgrades that aren't really upgrades. Okay, so 75, 75, 70, traverse speed 14. Well, okay, you get faster traverse and what is that? 10 meters extra of view range. But there was the Churchill. That's what you talk about, a failure of progression tree to me. I mean, look at how many upgrades you have to research before you get this gun. That's insane. And this is a good gun. I mean, that's a good gun, and I love the high reload, or I should say, the fast reload of the Churchill guns. You can just spit out rounds like no tomorrow. Um, it's awesome. And what I found with the Churchill is really, instead of when you get into duels with other heavy tanks, they'll fire and they'll back up in the cover, and you don't have to because they're going to retreat to reload. You can just sit there and you'll be reloaded before they are. Um, Now this gun does slow down some, but it's this one right here. Yeah, 27 rounds a minute. That's that gun, man. I shot a lot of ammo. But this gun here, see, this is what I'm talking about. Why did I have to spend the research on this gun when it's actually worse than the previous gun? I mean, I don't know why anybody would ever buy that gun. But you got to dump like 4,500 research or something into it to get it to unlock this one. It's just some of these upgrades. Sometimes they just don't make any sense. But all right, this video is rambling on, and I accomplished my goal. I actually showed you guys a good game with my 1S, so I was pretty happy with that. I could have totally bombed that, but I got really good matchmaking and got some kills and did a lot of damage. So catch you guys next time.